3, 2, 1, go.
Now, hello and welcome to a brand new episode of All Motoring. Now, to get in line with the recent global climatic changes and the need for energy producers to be kinder to the environment, we are obligated as All Motoring to feature at some point green cars. And today, I have a very green car here. Today, we are going to be reviewing the BMW X6 2011. So let's get straight into it. BMW are responsible for building and designing some of the most beautiful vehicles anywhere. And when this particular model was launched, there was almost equal disapproval as there was praise about the car's looks. Now, when this car was launched back in the year 2009 to 2010, this car sort of divided opinions in terms of its looks. Was it beautiful? Was it ugly? The world was divided. Opinions were diverse. But what do I think? Now, it's a bit of both because kidney grill, BMW signature, you can see the mad, mean business headlights. I mean, the bumper, everything, the logo. Coming through to the side, low profile tires. I can see nothing unusual here, just pure beauty, pure German beauty, all the way to the back. Now, the back also sort of looks beautiful. I mean, you have a sloping sort of sporty feel to the car. You have an antenna which also doubles up as a sword to cut through the air. You also have the bumpers and the beautiful lights. Now, I mean, the front and back are both beautiful, but it's the meeting. It's the meeting that's the problem, because the front is beautiful, the back is beautiful, but they don't sort of meet harmoniously. It's like a bad marriage. Two good individuals that don't join. And I mean, that's my opinion. These cars' looks are as a result of trying to combine an SUV with a sports car, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it doesn't really matter because, as Wahenga would say, the real beauty is in the inside. It's in the heart. And the heart in this one is a big heart. Specifically, it's a 3.0 liter 6-cylinder inline petrol engine. And of course, BMW do offer the same car with a much more powerful V8, a 4.4 liter, I think. But I don't think we're going to talk about that in this economy, are we? So, yes. Anytime BMW make a straight 6 engine, it always turns out to be special, and this particular one is no different. It works hard, this engine, and with the help of twin turbos, it produces a total of 302 horsepower and approximately 295 pound-feet of torque. Combine that with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, and this makes the car so fast that when it drives by, your cameraman is overcome by a serious case of producing sound effects through his mouth. Now, talking about the ride in this car is pretty okay. It's more than okay, but the concerns for vehicles that are really bordering on the performance aspect is that they use low profile tires, they use suspension that is out of this world, which makes the ride at slow speeds a bit wobbly, as you can see in the picture that I'm using. But at high speeds, if you get to speeds like 80 kilometers per hour, you won't feel, not even 80, even 60, you won't feel any wobble or any shake with the car. Now, all that shaking is because when manufacturers make cars with performance abilities such as this one, the suspension has to be firm and as low as possible to achieve maximum stability during high speeds. And at low speeds, therefore, you can feel the small bits of downsides to these performance suspension setups.
Which brings me to the 4x4's capability. Now, this car is actually a quite funny one. It's sort of a love child between a hardcore 4x4 off-roader, say a Land Cruiser, a Range Rover, and a sports car, because it's a sports activity coupe. So it's not fully a 4x4 off-roader, sort of serious off-roader, but it does have some off-road blood. The interesting thing is BMW don't provide any low-range gearbox. They don't provide any electrical buttons that you press to tell the car what kind of terrain it's riding on. But they do provide complicated electrical gadgetry called the dynamic performance control. I even don't know what that means. I don't even know how to put it on. I don't know whether it goes on by itself, but apparently this car has dynamic performance or whatever. And that's good. That's good, I think. That's good. It was made by BMW. It should be good.
Now, when editing the video, I remembered what dynamic performance control was. Now, it's basically torque vectoring, where BMW incorporate torque vectoring in that all-wheel drive system. So instead of an old-fashioned low-range gearbox or medieval technologies like an limited slip differential, the all-wheel drive system will vary the amounts of power that goes to each wheel depending on the wheel that needs it most. So all positive things on the mechanical and engineering front. So how's the interior?
So you also get electrical gadgetry that sort of helps the car run in a smoother way. You get parking assistance, which comes on immediately you engage the reverse gear. You also get electrical gadgetry at the steering wheel. I mean, I have multimedia options here. I have the phone option. The steering wheel also has the flappy paddle gearbox, which reviews and comments in this car have not been the best in terms of the flappy paddle gearbox, but it's usable. But from my part, I feel it's too slippery. The paddles are too small and things of that sort. You also get electrical gadgetry here, and I guarantee you it's not so much complicated, but at the same time you won't get to understand everything during your first month of ownership. I can define it as this Rubik's Cube, for example. Eventually, you will still be able to do it. You will still be able to solve it, but it will take time. That's the same with the car.
There is more. BMW partnered with Bang & Olufsen to ensure that the entertainment was not compromised.
Now, the best thing though in this car, the best thing in the interior, from my point of view, is the stereo. Take a look, take a listen. Top quality. You buy this car, you won't need to install those heavy cardboard ceiling board speakers that people that buy Japanese cars install in their boot. I mean, they make the car's transportation devices of their own sound system. I mean, that's weird. In this though, nothing of that sort.
There's many reasons to get yourself this car, some of them being fun, thrill, power, speed. But then you'll be left confused because of all the jokes you read online about BMW spending most of their lifetimes on flatbeds, being given piggyback rides to the workshops. The thing is though, when you call us at All Motoring, your BMW won't have to get a piggyback ride anywhere.